It's clearing a path for a bit of a smoother trajectory now. So, I think even last week when it was coming off, I said it's not ready yet. And now it looks like it's getting closer to being ready. So you can see that Moderna was going straight up. So if something goes straight up, it's just not going to go straight down. It needs to kind of build away, kind of put on another, and then it can go. So I think we're getting, this is a pretty formidable reversal. So I banged out on the lows yesterday with the thought that, I'm just going to put on more of a position when it goes back up. I'm going to short into this, whatever this rally is, kind of, put in this thing, I don't even want to put a stop loss. My attitude is I'm just going to, start aggregating a position and shorting into this thing. But I think you're starting to see now, unlike Airbnb, where you've got some clearance where this thing, has now a pathway where it could fall without any resistance. So that's what I look for in my trades.
So with not using stops, so what kind of action would you expect to, and then you'd be like, I'm out of this?
Well, it starts knocking north of this, so I expect these levels to hold. And this is a pretty bad key reversal. So in many ways, if we end up like today, if we end up like this, it could still be a fake out. You could still get, this tomorrow. So we're in an area where I think you're going to start tracing out something. And the more work it does here, and maybe this is something that it's probably going to end up looking like. And then if I saw this, when it's more mature, and then now I've got this and this, now load up the truck, and any rally here you can bang it and then look forward to. So I think it's getting there, and I'm also aware the market always takes a little bit more time. So it looks fertile here, it looks like this, but it also looks like the more it builds away from this, the easier it's going to fall. So maybe it's not quite ready. So I'm just going to look for decent rallies, where I can take a shot at 168 and feel like I don't have a whole lot of risk. And if it doesn't feel right, I'll just hop out, so it's an area that I can camp out here, watch it. And, if it's weak, it should break. If it doesn't, I might just dance out of it. But it's just a thought process now that this is very much on my radar. Probably even the better one is in this space is, this NVAX, Novavax. So this is, you can see, whereas, relatively, Moderna is still up here, where NVAX is so much weaker. So you've kind of seen, this thing has shown you its cards. It did this huge short covering rally, trapped everybody. And, now it's also a bull trap, where it kind of broke above these highs, trapped these guys, and now these guys are stuck and steaming and nowhere to hide. So, this is something that, in this space, this thing looks like it's ready to go. And you have this little key reversal here. Maybe you still fool around in here, but this thing can run, but it can't hide. This is like, BioNTech, Moderna. I think all of these things are going to get hammered. So that's something to watch too. And this is actually even more mature than Moderna and, and weaker.
So you can see, 45, it's 1.3 million.
$1.3 million short.
So popped out a profit for 118,000 there.
So you can see how this is going crazy now. You can see how the market just going nuts.
I bet like $1.6 million on this position. I'm showing right now $23,000 gain.